Hi guys, welcome back to Mighty Smooth Swings. If this is your first time watching me, please hit that subscribe button so we can learn together and grow together. Let's jump right into the video today. I want to talk about my experience on growing up not knowing how to read or write. I didn't know how to read all the way up to 8th grade. So I didn't learn until I was like 14, 15 years old. And guys, it was the worst feeling for me. I dreaded going to school when I would be in classes and when the teacher would, say, take out your book so we can begin chapter blah, blah, blah. Like, those were the first moments where I first started feeling anxiety, where I would begin to sweat and my heart would be racing and my body would begin to tell me, like, you need to get out of here. And sometimes I would raise my hand and ask if I can go to the bathroom. And I remember sitting in the stall waiting like a good long minute and hoping and praying that the reading part would be over, because whenever the teacher would call on my name so I can read out loud, I couldn't even read a 3-letter word, guys, and I would be already in like 4th, 5th grade and I couldn't read anything. And all the kids would laugh at me and call me stupid. And sometimes when the teacher would give the kids a chance to choose the next person, they would choose me on purpose, just to tease me, and because they knew I would struggle. And so I hated it. I used to hate my teachers too, because I would look at them like, why would you do this cruel thing to me? You're a teacher, like, teach me how to read and then like make me practice out loud. But like, you won't even take the time to try to teach me the basics, and you want me to flat out read in front of a bunch of kids, knowing as an adult, now that I'm an adult, that kids are like just so mean to each other. Like, I felt like that was just such a cruel thing to do to me. And then, I remember in 5th grade, my 5th grade teacher, in the beginning of the school year, she noticed that I didn't know how to read or write. And right in the middle of the school year, they decided that they were going to hold me back a grade and put me in LD classes, which is for children with learning disability issues. And I remember from that moment forward, when she decided that she was going to do that, that's how she was going to solve the issue. She never called me to do anything. She didn't really care about my homework. She never even asked for it. Like, it was really like I was just there, just chilling throughout that whole remainder of that year. And then when I got to the LD classes, I almost felt forgotten because the teachers seemed lazy. We watched a lot of movies and everything was just so careless, and we all had behavior issues. And I'm pretty sure we all had behavior issues because we didn't know what we were doing, and then we were kids. So it was the teacher's responsibility to guide us and teach us. But a lot of the times, I don't know if the teachers were frustrated or they just don't get I know that teachers are underpaid, and that really genuinely sucks. But at the time, as a student, as a kid, and I was the kind of kid that wanted to learn and knew that I wanted to learn how to read desperately, and seeing that these teachers didn't care enough to teach me, it really made me feel like damn, I'm stuck. Like, I'm never gonna grow. I'm never gonna learn anything. I'm not gonna be a successful adult. And then I started to develop a very low self-esteem. Like, I would always just call myself stupid. Like, every day going to school, I would be like, you're so stupid, you're not gonna learn anything. Like they would give me these books and give me assignments, but I would open the book and literally, like, I couldn't read a 3-letter word, so I would just stare at the book, and I would see everybody else like reading and learning, and I would just be sitting there like, bro, I don't know what this says, you know, like, and it just sucks so much because I actually wanted to learn what the book said. And then I got to 8th grade, and if you come across this video by any chance, Mr. Edelson, I hope I said that right, but I used to call him Mr. E. Thank you so much for acknowledging the fact that I couldn't read and taking me out of your classroom and grabbing all the other kids that had the same issue and placing us in one class and teaching us the basics. And the way that he taught us the basics is he used Hooked on Phonics. So if you're having a child if you have a child that is having reading issues, Hooked on Phonics really worked for me, and it might work for your kids, so try it out. So then he taught me the basics, and then I slowly began to get better, and now to this day, like, my reading obviously has improved immensely. I still struggle, and I actually want to I'm actually looking for a tutor to just help me with comprehension, because sometimes, I don't know if you have this problem, let me know if you do, if you could relate, girl. Sometimes I feel like I can read the whole like page and look up, and then I'm still like, what did I just read? So sometimes I have to read the same page like 3 times in order to absorb the information. But guys, I share this to say, if you are a teacher out there watching this video, I understand that a lot of teachers are underpaid and do not get the resources they need. But don't look at a child and just ignore them, because our children are the future. And if they don't have the necessary tools that they need to be successful adults, how can we ask them to become successful if us as adults don't take the responsibility, or the teachers don't take the responsibility? You're there to teach. So just, I hope that as long as one teacher sees this and acknowledges that that's a huge fucking problem, and that they actually do their job, and for parents to, because it's not just the teachers, it is also the parents. It is your responsibility to make sure that your child is learning everything that they need to learn, and that are getting the guidance that they need. And again, I continue to say this. I feel like I'm like a broken record at this point, but I will continue to say it until I no longer can. They need those tools to be successful in life. And you can't ask something of someone who doesn't have the tools. And if you are a young adult or an older adult, and you have an issue with reading or any other issue with a particular skill you want to develop, it is never too late to go out there and educate yourself. When I went to go get some GED classes, I saw people from every single age, from 19 to like 50 something, and I loved it. It is never too late to gain knowledge, and don't be embarrassed. Guys, I still sometimes struggle with my own reading here and there, and I'm nowhere near embarrassed of it. Like, as long as I'm continuing to try and continuing to move forward, I can only get better. So don't give up on yourself, and do not give up on your growth. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please hit that like button because it helps me out, and it's a free way you can help me. Like, just hit it. Just hit the like button. And comment something in the comments. Anything. It literally helps me out too with this YouTube algorithm. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. I missed you guys. I love y'all. Bye.